One shot flight and one chocolate.
Truly waited 3 hours to get into the Academia gallery just to see Mr. David over here. Lovely man. It's a lot bigger than I expected, and like I said, all I think about is anatomy 2200 and 4200 because of the fact that we used his ass as a reference photo to learn about the pelvic region. But he's quite grandiose, and I am glad we waited because I just read like 2/3 of my entire book the entire time we were waiting. This is like the only stop left that we have in Florence, so we're just gonna keep walking around the museum, and then once we're done, we're gonna take the train back to Rome around 4ish, and we arrive around like 6:30 p.m. So I think today, the rest of the day is just gonna be like chilling and eating dinner. Our train is so delayed. We're just waiting here, chilling. First morning in Rome. It's very rainy, but we're going to the Vatican City right now. We're in the Vatican City, as you can see behind me. However, there's a line that literally spans the entire courtyard. Like, when I tell you, this place is humongous, and the entire circumference of it is filled with people waiting in line for God knows what. Like, there's a couple things that people see here, and I can't tell which line starts where and where it ends. So I'm kind of just walking around hoping that we'll be able to get inside somewhere. And we have tickets for nothing, so that's gonna be an issue potentially. more stairs to climb. We got tickets to get inside and outside the dome, and we're gonna have to climb 300 steps because that's just Europe, and I am used to it now. We've now left the Vatican City. Quite a crazy experience. I've been craving, also don't mind me looking like a literal bush, but I've been craving Haribo like gummies for so long, and I got some. And I don't know why, but here we are. Domino's
吃糖果。
妈妈 pizza 记得吗？我咋记得？ I don't know if it's the dairy yet again in Italy, but the fucking coffee is so good, and like I cannot get enough of it, and I feel like I just get revived every time I drink a sip. But we just had basically our lunch. We didn't eat breakfast because we just went directly to the Vatican City. We had some calamari, shrimp, squid, and then a pizza of their recommendation. I don't know what was on it though. Like arugula cheese, some type of like beef thing. And then I got a carbonara pasta, which was honestly so good. I just couldn't finish it because it was so cheesy and like creamy. I can't do that because there was a lot of volume. But now we're going to somewhere, a castle of some sort. Of like fashion, which is like crazy because we're in like a castle right now. What is the correlation? I hate to say it, but I'm obsessed with this rigatoni dress. Look at it! Like the cut itself is actually fire, and like I love things that are corny and tacky, and this is like perfect amount of tackiness. went home after visiting the castle because it was honestly quite a long walk and a long day and a lot of stairs. Now we're on our way to get dinner. It's going to be a similar place to what we ate for lunch, but when in Rome, I guess. Also, the internal debate ensues of whether I should be drinking Aperol or white/red wine or beer with my dad or none of the above, because that's just extra liquid calories that I don't need in my life sometimes. I want the Aperol because it was recommended at this restaurant. Not as good as the place that we went to in Florence the second night. Also, update, we went to 2 Roman restaurants that were close to where we live, so I just assumed it wasn't going to be busy. But one of them had almost 10K reviews and they both turned us down, which is so sad because it was popping off in there and I just am pissed off because like we need reservations, obviously. Stupid me for not realizing, which is why we ended up in like a little corner pizza shop / bar, but it also has like 500-600 reviews and it's like highly rated, so I guess it's a win. Literally, why do I have like, what is this? Like, am I a peacock? I'm such a fan. Because my dad's an alcoholic. Morning. It is Saturday. We have today and tomorrow left as full days. Well, actually, our flight is like 9 a.m. on Monday, so basically 2 more days here. And today the plan is to go get breakfast right now and some coffee, and then we're gonna go to the Colosseum and the Roman Forum after, because we have tickets for like 12:05, and then we'll see what's close by after to walk around. Really just reminds me of my leadership and comms course in 4th year. One of the only Ivy electives I took. I remember we had to watch Julius Caesar and like nobody actually watched it, but I was like determined to understand what was happening in that movie. A lot of it was set here. I'm just like, ooh, I remember that kind of via the movie reenactment. But yeah, this place is so cool. Construction was finished in 80 AD, so like I think they started it in like 20-something AD. So it's been like 2,000 years since construction of the Colosseum began, and it's still intact, more or less. Still standing with tens of thousands of visitors every year. Like, I'm quite stunned by the structural integrity and the whole purpose of this Colosseum, which is mostly for like entertainment, and like they also used it as like a place to kill people and also a place to fight with each other in terms of like gladiators, and also fight with animals, which is what the whole like basement situation is. They used to store all of the wild animals and stuff down there and like lift them up, and then they would get released, and then the gladiators slash Romans slash whatever, whoever who was trying to fight them would fight the animals. I'm enjoying this little visit. Like 15 mosquito bites since coming to Italy, and I got maybe 4 that I know of since coming into this Roman Forum area, which is like an hour of walking. That's a little annoying, but what can you do? I'm still on that Haribo grind. There's like 6 in my mouth. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Passion fruit spritz for lunch. Got the first gelato in Italy, and I honestly don't plan to get any more because I'm not the biggest fan of ice cream. Sorry. like except for ice cream that's like tart, which is kind of weird. But we got a vanilla flavor and a Greek yogurt flavor. And my dad chose vanilla and I chose the Greek yogurt, hence the tartness. I also drank that Aperol way too fast on an empty stomach, so I have to fake my sobriety in the streets of Rome and to my father. One thing I didn't realize was how hard it was gonna be to find places to eat. In terms of reservations and stuff like that, I've been calling like 2 restaurants close to our hotel, and I've been WhatsApping another restaurant. I've been searching up other locations to eat, and every single place is either fully reserved, doesn't pick up the phone, or rejected our reservation. So I don't want to get screwed over by eating some tourist trappy restaurant. I'm doing maximum research right now. I'm really trying my best, putting all my skills together that I've found, and I'm really praying that this one restaurant that we're going to is going to take us, because on Google it says that the earliest they have time for is 9:30 p.m. and it's around like 5:40, so wish me luck. Guys, we got in. It seems like a nice restaurant too. I've actually never had castel before, so I'm very excited. It's a little salty, but I'm a fan. I'm gonna try the beef right now. It's super tender looking. It looks better than the one that we had in Florence. The flavor is really good. It's like tomato sauce and pecorino. You can't see what's in here, but there's a bunch of seafood. I'm just gonna try the calamari. It's pretty good. I'm gonna try mussel.